Good morning. This is Alex Marienthal with the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center, and I'm here with Ian Hoyer, who just wrote the forecast.
Morning,
Ian,
Al.
what went on overnight?
Yeah, so it stopped snowing yesterday morning, and the big story overnight was wind. The winds really picked up. They were gusting up to 40, 50 miles an hour. Bridger, Big Sky, the peak, top of Lone Peak hit 60. So west, southwest winds, that's really blowing our new snow around.
Yeah, forming some fresh wind slabs. I was down in Cook City yesterday, and snowpack there is generally more stable than elsewhere, but plenty of new snow to blow around, and I'd expect wind slabs able to trigger down there today. And with that recent snow, we've had quite a bit of activity elsewhere. Things are
Yeah,
starting to break on that weak, sugary snow near the ground.
we have. Let me pull up some pictures here. We got a bunch of reports of slides yesterday. This is a picture from the Big Sky Trail, Northwest Yellowstone. The groomer was pulling out these little slabs. You can see that cohesive slab breaking off on the weak, sugary snow at the ground. You know, these cut banks, it's obviously not a huge issue in and of itself, but just a good indication that we have that set up. It is unstable. And, you know, bigger slopes are probably ready to go as well. We also got yesterday some pictures, same sort of area, some small snowmobile triggered slides. You can see there the crowns, just little pockets. But again, indications that the snowpack is unstable, especially down south by West Yellowstone, where we've consistently gotten more snow over the last week. And now with this wind, we're going to keep building those drifts. But even up more by Big Sky, where we hadn't got as much snow, we got more new snow the night before last. And this was a picture somebody sent in of a snowplow had kicked up some snow on the side of the road and pulled out this little slab. So just again, another indication, you know, this is a fairly thin slab, not a huge slope, but the sort of things we want to be watching out for and a good indication of what can happen. So from West Yellowstone up to Big Sky, with that strong wind, we're keeping considerable danger on wind-loaded slopes, moderate on all other slopes. Around Bozeman, Highlight, and the Bridgers, there just wasn't as much snow to blow around. The winds were still blowing strong. Where there is snow, you know, if you find a thicker drift, it'll be an issue, but I'm not expecting them to be as widespread or as deep. So moderate on wind-loaded slopes in the Bridgers and Northern Gallatins. And then the last place is Cook City, where you were yesterday. This is a picture from west of town that was sent in. And this slide happened middle of last week, but they found several. You can actually see another one in the background here. These just pockets pulling out on a shallow faceted snowpack, which is, we haven't been focusing on as much on Cook City. It seems like it's more isolated, but there are these spots. So just want to remind people that, you know, if you find that weak snow, I know you were saying last night that you were finding some weak snow back by Abundance, you know, track was digging in on the snow.
Yeah, it's not everywhere, but below a foot or two of snow in some places, we were breaking through into sugary snow and able to get stuck. So,
yeah,
you know, it's down there,
totally.
especially if that's happening. And even though it's a generally stronger snowpack near Cook City, it's early in the season and we haven't collected all the data yet. So
totally. And it's
pay attention for those weak layers down there.
It's not the primary concern down in Cook. You know, mostly we're worried about that wind drifted snow, but we do want to check underneath the new snow. And so with that strong winds down there too, left it moderate on wind loaded, low on all other slopes.
Yeah, sounds good. So the bottom line's kind of, we've had some weak snow on the ground and we just got snow and really strong wind last night. So where there was more snow, the danger's elevated to considerable. And
totally.
Near Bozeman, we hadn't had as much snow. So it's moderate on wind loaded slopes there in Cook City.
And just before we finish, want to mention like those strong winds, just remember, you know, they're going to be drifting snow into weird places too. It's not just making thicker drifts where you would expect it, like lower on the slope, yeah, just stay alert for atypical loading patterns with that strong wind.
That's a great point. And for more information, get all the details, make sure to read the full forecast at mtavalanche.com.
Thanks, Al.